The Stonewall riots erupted after the Stonewall Inn was raided by police in New York City in 1969. Many consider it to be the turning point for LGBTQ+ rights. However, in the years before and after, there were other key movements in Chicago where people were fighting for equality. Even before the Stonewall riots,
there were definitely people that were fighting back against institutional problems, including police entrapment of gay men.
Tracy Baim is the co-publisher of the Chicago Reader and the co-founder of the LGBTQ+ publication, Windy City Times. But she also knows quite a bit about another underground newsletter.
There was a Mattachine Midwest Society that had a newsletter that would try to talk to people about their rights.
The Mattachine Midwest newsletters were run by a secret society of gay people. They sent out urgent warnings about bar raids and other threats to the LGBTQ+ community. The newsletters were also in other cities nationwide.
A lot of it was tips and how to get legal protection, what your rights were if you were arrested. But in one incident, they actually went all in and named the police officer who was doing the entrapment of gay men.
That alleged entrapment resulted in arrests for lewd behavior.
Drag queens, transgender people, lesbians, bisexuals, gay men would be swooped up in these bar raids that would happen. I remember even covering them into the 1980s. And a lot of times they would happen around the time of elections.
Baim says Bill Kelly, one of the more high-profile 1960s Chicago gay activists, helped to lead the publication here in Chicago. However, many others who ran the Mattachine newsletters remained in the shadows.
It was a secret society because no one could be out. That was the whole point. It was illegal to be gay, it was illegal to be trans, it was illegal to dress in drag. All of these things were illegal.
Victor Salvo runs the Legacy Project, which honors LGBTQ+ history makers. He described one newsletter warning which in today's world sounds unbelievable.
For example, it was illegal for gay people to talk directly to each other in a bar. So bars were set up with angled mirrors above the bar, and people would face the same direction and they would engage in conversation with each other by looking at the reflection of the person behind them.
Now, instead of hiding, there's the Legacy Walk, built by Salvo's organization on Halsted. It honors well-known LGBTQ+ people who made large contributions to society, like Chicago's Jane Addams.
She helped start the ACLU. She is one of the most important Americans.
Lorraine Hansberry was a lesbian feminist activist and playwright. She wrote the very famous play A Raisin in the Sun, which was the first play to be produced on Broadway by an African American.
We owe a great deal of gratitude to a lot of those unsung heroes of our movement. And for me, it's about the people.
In Chicago alone, almost 150,000 adults identify as LGBTQ, according to a 2018 study done by the city. Jason Knowles, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.